Early voting is underway in Tennessee for county primaries. Hamilton County has some highly contested races. Now, before you head to the polls, you'll want to take note of some changes. Channel 3's Tim Pham tells us why voters have two new early voting locations.
Early voting began here at the Hickson Community Center. You may remember this used to be Hickson Middle School. It's one of two new locations for this year's Hamilton County primary election. The signs are up and the election frenzy begins.
Normally we go into the Red Bank one, but then last year we went to the one behind the mall. This year, voters in two areas noticed a change. Polling sites at Northgate and the Eastwood Baptist Church have moved. Carrie Steelman with the Election Commission made the changes because they needed more space, parking, and areas where people could campaign.
Extensive signage and long lines and parking really was not conducive to that type of a park, and we really prefer to be in public facilities.
Some agree that all campaign signs did not coincide well at the mall. Plus, there just wasn't enough space.
That's a smaller place, so the queue goes all the way outside. So let's see how this is. Community center, it will be bigger.
The Brainerd Rec Center and the Election Commission will stay at their same locations. Steelman only expects about 10% of registered voters to participate in early voting. Regardless if it's 10% or 100, Steelman says if you take advantage of the early voting window, you have more options.
They're able to have their choice at which site they want to vote. Any voter in any precinct can go to any site, whereas on election day, you are required to show up to vote at the precinct where you are registered to vote.
You'll want to pay attention to the hours of operation for each polling site. The Hamilton County Election Commission opens at 8 in the morning, while the other satellite offices don't open until 10. Reporting in Hickson, I'm Tim Pham, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And here's another note. You'll need to take a government-issued photo ID like a driver's license, and your voter registration card is helpful as well. If you need to find your polling location, we have that information inside our app.